Pablo, Brazil. Crates of mangoes and lemons. Full display of fruits here. Seems to be an outdoor marketplace. Oh, well, thank you. Very, very kind, generous people here for the most part. They like to share their culture for sure. Do lots of samples. Juice bars. Parking lot's going to close at 4 o'clock for the festivals to start. The last few days of Carnival here. This is our tour guide here. He's taking us to all the local stops. Lots of fresh fruit. She's got like a whole fruit salad going on. So apparently you gotta put lemon or something on it first. So the initial taste is like mango. Her interpretation is tastes like mango. That lemon completely changes the flavor. No fibers in the mango. Unfortunately, after growing up on a mango field, I'm allergic to mangoes. We've got some guavas that are a hybrid, a pink and white mixed together. Hello, Archon. Appreciate returning. We're on our final day here in Brazil and grabbed one last tour before our flight tonight. So the hybrid that they've got.
They're completely white inside and ones that are completely pink. This one's like a hybrid.
They got a hybrid guava.
Sweetest one.
They really want me to try it, but me and fruits don't mix.
This one's extremely sweet. Just drink it. Swallow all the seeds.
Just drink the passion fruit seeds. She's got her hands full of all the different samples. Giant grapes. I will do a grape. Giant grapes. That's way better than a store-bought grape. Way better than a U.S. grape. Oh yes. And the bigger one's the cashew?
Cashew.
That's the cashew.
Like this on a tree.
Yep.
Nice one.
I've seen videos of it, yeah. Yep. And your cashew nut you buy is that fruit right there. I don't think any of this stuff is artificially grown. This is just natural flavoring. That's the fruit of the cashew. It'll stain your clothes.
You don't eat the fruit, okay? You just squeeze it and drink the juice. This is gonna dry up your mouth a little bit.
So don't eat it. Just have the juice. Trays of strawberries and eggs. Wine bars. Sandwich shop. Another passion fruit. Here. So another hybrid. And they grow this stuff here for the most part, or from across the world?
Some of it is from here, some is from
So,
Oh my God, this is fruit
So-
heaven.
so it's a cross between a plum and another fruit.
This is cielo de fruta.
You can squeeze the juice, like suck the juice out of it. Pumpkins and dates. After these samples, she's not gonna need lunch. Cases of giant mangoes. Might be lemons or limes. Her taste testing should be almost over.
Yellow kiwi.
No,
it's sour. It's
yeah, no, it's the texture. It,
Make a video.
A yellow kiwi.
yellow kiwi.
Kiwi is so good.
And it's too much already. He definitely knows our tour guide. He's definitely more polite than all the rest of us, supposedly. but he's very generous.
Persian.
Looks like a tomato, but it's not a tomato.
It's like a sweet tomato.
Very sweet.
I guess if I stayed here long enough, I could learn to like fruits and vegetables.
Wow, this is so good.
Yeah, originally this was all an outdoor market, and the locals from up the river would come down river stream by canoe. The old farmers and the slaves that were set free, and they had a problem that when they get heavy rains, it would flood out the field, so the river would overflow. So I think it was the 1930s. They built this building from the government. Unfortunately, just as they finished it, they went to a civil war, so they shut it back down for a little while. But then it reopened, and they've got all the street vendors here. Got a spray bottle wash off from all the juicy fruits. It'll dry shortly. It'll dry shortly, don't worry.
Hey, when you do a fit, that was pretty good. This was pretty good. Oh my god. Paraíso.
Very cool place.
Yeah, spectacular. Obrigada. Espectacular.
Yeah, definitely if you want to come here, make sure you bring a little bit of cash currency, whether it's yours or you stop by the ATM maybe. But the other thing we learned is some of their credit card machines don't work with our credit cards. Little pastry shop. Sandwiches and like empanadas. Apologize for not using their exact names, but like maybe a little bit of a Italian influence here. Fresh deli sandwiches. They're a little pushy, get you to try, but they don't physically force it. Hello, good. No, thank you. No, thank you. They're very similar, aggressive in the parking too. They have lots of free self-parking everywhere, and they want to try to park your car for you. Wines and cheeses and meats. Yeah, it looks a little Italian influence here. Kinds of herbs and spices. The sausage thing is a reoccurring
Codfish. That's
Salt.
codfish.
salted codfish, whether it's strips or fillets. Like roasted beans or something, roasted nuts, crackers, cashews and almonds, fresh coffee. One of their staples is coffee here. Corn nuts. I've never been, but this also reminds me of what a Chinese market would be. Rows and rows of salmon and shrimp. I'm assuming that's a cow's foot. A pig, maybe it's pig. I guess just big, giant pig legs. Ears. Yeah. All the parts. No part left untouched. It's the biggest mullet I've ever seen. Snook. Something we don't see back home. Snook in a fish market. Giant prawns. Massive lobster. Massive spiny lobster. Octopus. Oysters. Very unique. Used to seeing everything on ice. I don't see any ice on anything. Your cheeses, your hams, salamis. Good, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. More of the salted cod. Definitely a cod. Salted cod is a staple here for sure. Don't lose our guy. I'll starve to death here. You won't. I could do it with the meats and the cheese. Now that's a sandwich.
Oh my God, that's straight to your cholesterol.
That's a huge sandwich.
An automatic increase to your cholesterol.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's Elite Coffee. It's like a cat, right? I know it's not a cat, but it's like in the cat family.
This one's a bird.
Or it's a bird?
But
Okay.
there's also another animal.
So this one, that bird, eats the coffee beans, and then once it goes through the system, when he releases, and then they collect.
Fermentation is what happens to the seed that makes it taste better. So they clean it up, of course, and then you drink it. I don't like the idea of drinking a bird.
Have you tried it?
Not yet.
Taco bird coffee.
Never say never.
One day I will.
Ay, ay, ay.
Something about the digesting of the seed, even though it doesn't decompose, changes the flavor of the coffee. Lucky for me, I don't like coffee either. The chips and nuts. Another giant sandwich. Cross between a Chinese market and a New York deli here. Wonderful looking sandwiches. Great looking sandwiches. Look at all this. Plates of food. Got some live music playing at this one. No shortage of entertainment, music or people pushing food or spices. Back to the fruit department. More normal sized mangoes. Mangoes, oranges, exotic fruits. We're back to where we started again. I definitely seeing that much codfish and the whole snook in a fish market. It's kind of neat. You guys make the fresh chocolate dipped fruits. Souvenir shop here.
It's gonna pay for it. I have all my souvenirs.
We have enough souvenirs, thankfully. No more.
I know, we don't have a Sao Paulo.
Oh. I guess she needs another souvenir. Now we gotta check on luggage, I guess. Sao Paulo. Well, you got a little beer station, some craft beers. Alrighty, y'all. Appreciate you joining in. It was an interesting little segment. We'll see what our tour guide takes us to next. Until then, appreciate all the support.